Hello, welcome to the channel, welcome to another book review. I've actually got two to do today. Got the notes on my phone, so excuse me. So yeah, got two to do. I sort of read one and then couldn't get into the other one. So the first one I read was this one. I loved Song of Achilles. I got 30 on my TBL. So I sort of read this one in literally like an hour. Because it's only like 56 pages. So it is about a statue of the same name and her maker, and he prays to the gods to like make her come alive, which she does, but she's like really cold. And they have a kid together who is also sort of like cold as stone, and she also gets sent away, and she's always like being made out to be like really ill and stuff because she's so cold, but only her and her husband know the truth. Like the husband forbids her to say anything. So it ends in a bit of a plot twist. I won't say anything about the ending, but it is good. I do love Madeline Miller. She's a really good author. I rated it 5 stars on Goodreads just because it was so good. I loved the ending. The ending was so good. It was just sort of a plot twist, which I wasn't really expecting. Basically, I should have also mentioned that she was also confined to her bedroom, and her husband sort of comes in and just abuses her that way, should we say. Yeah, he's horrible. I really don't like him. It's a very, very good short story. I would recommend it. You can read it in an hour. It's so good. I don't think it would want to be any shorter or longer. It is the perfect size for me. It was simple, it was easy to follow, it was just an effective short story. Didn't need to be any longer or shorter because you would have missed bits and it would have been waffling. But seriously, would recommend over the Christmas period, if you're off work and you're bored, really would read this. It's so good. So the other one, I got a couple of chapters in, was The Wedding in December by Sarah Morgan. First one I read of her, so I didn't know anything to compare it to, but I thought I'll give it a read because it's a Christmas book and obviously it's Christmas. So it is about a girl who's getting married, obviously it's December, to her American fiance, and the family are quite rich. They're in like a resort spa-y thing out on, was it Aspen, I think, over in America, and they've only met like a couple of months and they're getting married at Christmas Day at Hotel Bliss. So Rosie, the youngest daughter, suffered from quite bad asthma her whole life, and it's a bit mollycoddled compared to her big sister Kate, who's just sort of get on with it, and she's a doctor, and her younger sister's studying something at Harvard. I forgot where it is now. And that's how they met, her and her fiance. So, and the parents are getting divorced. There's a lot going on. So the parents are getting divorced, but they haven't told the kids. And then a big event, I want to say, happened to Kate, and she's sort of traumatised, but her family don't know because she doesn't want to be a burden on them because of her younger sister causing them so much worry. She doesn't want her parents to worry. But it's sort of affecting everything. She doesn't talk to her parents or her sister much, and obviously our colleagues know. But she's sort of distancing herself, which probably it's not the right thing to do. But she doesn't want to sort of make her parents worry, because of her sister being rushed in that hospital her whole life with asthma. So her sister's kind of against, Kate's against Rosie get married because it's so quick, and she sees, because she's a doctor in A&E, she sees sometimes what can go wrong in a marriage, like domestic violence, and especially if you don't know that person, you don't really know what they're like if you're only getting married after a couple of months. So I sort of get her point of view. I don't think her parents are happy about it as well. But I mean, I love romance novels. Really, really like them. But there's too much going on, and there's too many main characters. Because you got Rosie, you got Kate, you got Mum, and you got the dad. And so you got 4 main characters with their own sort of plots almost that are separate from getting Rosie getting married, which distracts it a little bit. So you got Kate and her trauma with her doctor, you got the parents getting divorced, you got Rosie getting married. It's a lot, and you're trying to follow it out and trying to figure everything. No, also the mum has never flown before, so she has to fly over, I think it's Aspen, some ski resort, and so the mum has never flown before, and she's like, I'm going to fly and be there and stuff, and so the parents make believe they're still together till after the wedding, because obviously they don't want to ruin the wedding, but the dad's like, we got to tell them after the wedding, it's like, this is it. And Honeysuckle Cottage is where the mum lives now. The dad's moved out. I love the name of that cottage though. But there is just so much going on that it's hard to follow. You don't know what the plot is really, but you do, but you don't, because there's so many things feeding into it. And I think Rosie's mum feels like her fiance's dad's sort of taking over for the mother role, because she's paying for everything. The dress, she's going to fittings with the dress and doing all the thing a mother of the bride would do with the bride. And so mum feels a bit left out. She's not there. And the mum's a bit of a worrier, and yeah, it's just all of a bit hard to follow. It's okay. I thought it would be like a really good sort of winter read, but there's just so much going on. It could have been condensed down a lot more. I think a lot more, because it just feels like it's going on quite a while. But yeah, so I gave that 2 stars, I think, on Goodreads. So just because there's so much going on, it's really hard to follow. So at the moment I'm reading A Nurse's Story. I'm really enjoying it at the minute. I've got the 4th way to go. You can see that. So it is really interesting to see what the pandemic was like from another health and social care point of view, because obviously I worked it, and we were quite lucky. We were so lucky. We hardly got any cases at first, and then it was only 1 or 2. Well, it wasn't 1 or 2, but it was very few. We were really lucky client wise, and carer wise, we all got it, but not at the same time. It's all sort of spread out, which is kind of nice. but not in a way. It was weird. I got it at the end of last year, but sort of. We went to, I don't know, there. So when my York vlogs, I got it a week before that. So it wasn't too bad because I had my vaccine like a month before, and I still got it quite bad. So I haven't had mine COVID booster this year, just because I still got it quite bad. But yeah, I wasn't really running a temperature, and I think I had a bit of a snotty nose, and a really bad cough, and my breathing was iffy, and that was it. But I swear I had it at the end of 2019, in the November then as well, because I was rough, really rough. Anyway, so yeah, this is really, I don't know where in the country she is, but she's in England. But I think it's London somewhere. Got a feeling it's London. But it's really interesting to see. She's a ACP. Anyway, once I finish reading that, I'll do it. Another one of that. And let you know what it's really like. But it's really good. Anyway, I'm off now. And sign off here. So I'll do a weekly vlog. I'll start from Wednesday this week. So watch out for that next weekend. Sunday, Monday. I'm losing the plot. So anyway, give me a subscribe and go over to my Instagram at SafeCare and go follow me over there as well. Yeah, we'll start waffling and I'll see you soon.